Welcome to part 14 of Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate, and today we're playing as the sexist misandrist Sheeva, who, by the way, this episode's title was pretty much created because of her.
Escort you and your comrades to the Soul Chamber.
Yes.
Have you come from the future only to insult me? I am no sword for hire.
This request is far below your present station, Your Highness. But defeating Kronika depends on us reaching that chamber.
Why?
Because we must restore Sindel.
My Empress. You've captured her revenant.
Together, Fujin and I can restore her to life.
Why? To make a slave of her, as Quan Chi did?
So that she can aid us against Kronika. But you have my vow. She will return free of all influence.
As I recall, you were bloodbound to Empress Sindel.
I was her protector for life.
How it must have pained you when she died. That was not your fault. You could not save her then. Now you can.
Then No. We must present this to Kitana Khan.
Respectfully, Your Highness, if we approach Kitana,
she'll cut Shang Tsung's head off.
Kitana never appreciated my contributions to the Empire.
Like replacing her with an evil clone.
Yes.
Time is short, Queen Sheeva. We must act now and beg Kitana's forgiveness later, after restoring her mother. Will you help us?
By concealing you from Kitana, I betray my oath to her. But my life belongs to Sindel. You will be recognized by Kitana's Imperial Guard.
True. They won't take to me kindly.
That will do. We've made it this far. There's a stairway beyond those doors, and at the top...
The Soul Chamber. I feel it.
So there he was, neck deep in shit, cowering at the business end of an outhouse. He picked a bad place to hide, and an even worse place to die.
Follow my lead.
Earthrealm is Sheeva, and a coffin. What secret did you plan to bury here?
It is the Khan's business, Baraka.
We're equal partners, remember? The Khan's business is my business. You are not Shokan. I know that scent. Smells like Shang Tsung.
How's that for strange bedfellows? What do you say we skip the preliminaries and y'all come with us quietly? We'll have a nice, friendly chat with Kitana Khan.
There's no time for chat. We must get to the Soul Chamber urgently.
Then go on and get to it. But we're taking Shang Tsung and that coffin.
My sincere apologies.
Forgotten blood is shed. You will atone, Sheeva.
Were you not warned? Tarkatans are all mouth and no ears.
Alright, time for Sheeva. Well, here's the thing about her stomp. Post-patch, it's not as broken. Pre-patch, it will catch you anywhere regardless of the frames. So don't even worry about pre-patch. As soon as you download the game or at least install it into your console, you won't have to worry about Sheeva jumping from a far off distance and catching you even though you are not within frame of her jump. She also has a command grab, which thanks to variation, she'll be able to add an extended combo. She has her fireballs, thanks to variation, that she can actually shoot either as one big blast or 4 separate blasts. She has the ground pound, which is also unblockable, and more importantly, will cause a lot of juggling. She could do that from a near range or actual far range. But more importantly, she also has her command rush. So bear that in mind. Sheeva is still a menace to Kombat League, and probably one of the reasons why not many people play.
You speak when you should listen.
Whose toes up in that coffin?
Empress Sindel. We can restore her with the Soul Chamber.
Hold up, Sheeva. You're resurrecting Kitana's evil mama? Whatever your reasons, this ain't a good look for you.
Okay, I get that Sheeva becoming queen of the Shokans was supposed to be character development for her, but the fact that Netherrealm made her a racist, sexist, misandrist bigot is something I cannot look past. More importantly, the fact that they managed to have her win out of a slew of men and her being the only female. This is practically Scott Kittleson trying to impress the Netherrealm devs with his writing. Which, by the way, his comic to this day is still left on a cliffhanger. Oh, and now it's also been dubbed some parts non-canon, some parts are canon. Well, that same confusion as some of the devs claiming that Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe is canon. God have mercy, those guys suck. But anyway, when it comes down to it, the fact that Sheeva acts just such a prude. I mean, yeah, she's supposed to be like a bad attitude person or somebody who's always grumpy because she was a villain, but damn, she's a prude and she's a good guy.
Know your place, Outlander. Let's move quickly.
What in Argus's name is happening out here? Shang Tsung. I thought I saw you slither away from the Colosseum.
You always were perceptive.
We have no wish to fight, Jade. This is Sindel's revenant. We can restore her to life, so she can join the fight against Kronika.
Please, Jade, we must enter.
You have yet to convince me. Even if you do, the Soul Chamber is occupied. Kotal uses it to mend his broken spine. Disrupting him now could leave his injuries permanent.
I promise we will not disturb him.
Your promises are empty, sorcerer.
We will not harm Kotal. As my ally, you should trust me. So much for Adenian loyalty.
Also, a thing I need to mention. Who they're trying to release. This is a bad idea, and the fact that Sheeva easily went with the idea to resurrect Sindel is just flat out dumb. Oh, and the whole Queen's Protector thing was never mentioned in Mortal Kombat 9. So, with that said, I'm pretty much inclined to agree that... Oh, by the way, that's the thumbnail for the intro. Anyway, I am pretty inclined to agree that Sean Kittleson, or Scott Kittleson, whatever you want to call him, does not know what the fuck he's doing. And he's just randomly taking excerpts from the lore and trying to make a jumbled up story. I understand that around the time of Aftermath, the coronavirus hit. I understand that. But you know what? If they were planning on doing this, instead of, you know, having this waiting until in the middle of a pandemic to release, you know, they could have already had this in the game from the get-go back in 2019. Just saying.
You will recover.
Or do we wake him?
Kotal.
Sheeva? Where is Jade? And why is he here?
Later, Kotal. For now, we must...
I recall my captivity in your flesh pits all too well.
You need more time to heal.
I am strong enough to kill him.
Today, he is our ally. With his sorcery, Sindel can live again.
Necromancy is forbidden. You have taken leave of your senses. Reverse the spell you have cast on them, sorcerer.
Do your work. I can hold Kotal.
not my justice. If you wish to keep all four arms, stand aside. Fight.
Oh, God have mercy, Kotal. You just recovered from poliosis and now you're about to get it again. Jeez. What a waste of a character. And more importantly, speaking of a waste of potential and waste of characters, that was the last time you'll ever see Baraka and Aaron Black in this story ever again. Oh, you'll see Kotal a lot more often later on, up until near the end of chapter 16, because obvious reasons. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, I have to say, again, trusting Shang Tsung is a terrible idea, and Sheeva is beyond stupid. She didn't even make a decent jailer. But, for the most part, at least we got through Kotal Khan without any problems.
I'll submit to Kitana Khan's justice, not yours.
Queen Sheeva.
Kitana Khan,
Hold your tongue. Jade told me everything. Nothing good can come from that sorcerer's hands.
He will restore your mother, Kitana Khan.
For 1,000 years, I've dreamed of seeing her alive again. But her soul deserves better than to be corrupted by Shang Tsung. This perversion ends now. How quickly your oath to me has broken, Sheeva.
I have been bound to your mother for millennia. I must honor her.
So much for Sheeva will listen to Kitana. Yeah, that's been retconned to hell and back. Now, the only reason why Fujin, Nightwolf, and Shang Tsung is doing this because they need Sindel in order for them to try to fend themselves off against Cetrion. Just in case she happens to be at the vicinity of Shang Tsung's island where he could just simply get his crown back, and goddammit, I fell for another fatal blow. God have mercy. And the funny part is, not once did I ever get a fatal blow off, except for against Kronika those first 2 times. And now I finally got a fatal blow. And this is Sheeva's, by the way. Yeah, get used to seeing it, because if you're playing Kombat League, chances are if somebody's losing it, they're going to be using it. That's what I meant to say. But, yes. The only other reason why that hashtag happens to be prevalent up until Mortal Kombat actually made some buffs to the game, finally, was because of the fact that somebody who was playing in Kombat League used that variation name in order for him to pretty much ask the devs, why do you allow Sheeva to keep her moves but nerf everybody else? Well, he ended up getting banned even though he won the damn tournament. But eventually Netherrealm reversed the ban and gave him his money back. But still, that hashtag is prevalent because of the way they handle things.
Forgive me, Kitana Khan.
Welcome back, Your Highness. It pleases me to see you, too.
Am I alive? Is this real?
It is, Lady Sindel. A miracle we could not have achieved without your most loyal subject.
Sheeva?
Empress, though today I have aided you, too often have I failed to protect you. I am not worthy.
Oh, nonsense. Today, you give me the greatest gift. A second chance. Your duty is fulfilled. I am in your debt now.
Thank you, Empress.
Where is my daughter? Ah, Katana. It is me, Katana. Your mother.
I want to feel joy, but all I feel is... I was only a child when you... How could you kill yourself? Why did you abandon me?
I did neither, Katana. After being forced to wed Shao Kahn, I ran afoul of Quan Chi. He accused me of distracting Shao Kahn. Then the miscreant murdered me and staged my death as a suicide.
As I had always suspected.
But all this time? Everything I've been told about you, it's all lies? What can I trust?
Trust that I loved your father, Jared. Trust that I love you.
Oh, Mother.
This reunion is a blessing, but we have little time to celebrate. We must leave for Shang Tsung's island to finish our quest.
I would go with you, fight by your side, but...
Outworld needs its Khan. I know. Rest assured, Katana. I will come home.
And I will be ending it here. In the next episode of Mortal Kombat Ultimate, we're going to be playing as Fujin in Part 15. This is RVMan985, and yeah, the devs were really petty as far as for banning that guy. But you want to know how more petty they were? They literally censored the names of variations just to make sure that nobody else would criticize them for their work. God, Netherrealm can be assholes.